Hello Space Engineers, Wellington6012 here. Welcome back to Close to Home. How you all doing? Hope you are all fit and well. Yes, so you find me at the main base, and I've finally updated this this image thingy behind me, and yeah, so I've done a couple of other things sort of off camera. Not heaps though. Did land the red rocket. Land being the word, I'll explain that shortly. Yeah, so let's get into it. Things to do. Press some buttons, smash some keys. So yeah, so that's updated. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, kind of just vaguely where things are. I mean, it is actually the lake there that's on the main base, so that's cool. Yeah, and I put this in, so we've got the nice little thing for the red rocket, nice little display, and I've also started just recording what it's done. So main base to UR facility, projector, parts, antenna, and yeah, docks and H2 and refining, and yes. So in regards to the uranium facility, it's not quite working. So my welder ship welded the rotor head, and that meant that I didn't have the large steel tubes to finish the refinery. So yeah, so that's a little bit annoying. Yeah, so landed the red rocket, I'll explain that momentarily, and red rocket mission record. Okay, so that's cool. Right, so today going to do an ion welder / grinder ship. So I've got a little bit of an idea for that, so that we can finish off the welding up at the base. I mean, potentially the welder that's up there I might bring it back down and salvage it down here, so that could be a thing, because yeah, I think the ion is where I want to go. And I also want to, at some point, do a iron miner, and then that will leave the hydrogen miner and the other thing that could probably be left at the moon, potentially. So just thinking along those lines. But yeah, we also need to do the solar, which I said I was going to do last time, but I didn't quite get around to, and a landing pad, which out here I have got. I've added the landing pad on. So if we're looking at from this angle, that's the landing pad there, because I think I want to have something under the stuff that I'm regularly using. So yes, that's the thing. Because yeah, the miner was fine. It just, when I did disconnect, it did drop off for a little bit, or welder or whatever it was, because I think something was not turned on quite right. But I managed to get it before it sort of dropped too far. Yeah, so that's that. So yeah, we'll need to do the solar thing, which is why I've got a advanced rotor in here, because I'll attach a small head, but the projection, even though there's no rotor head on the projection, it still produced one, and yeah, I didn't realise, and it welded up, so that was a little bit annoying. So we'll come back to that. But the red rocket ship, I think that should be just about sorted by now. So situation is, I flew it down, and I was getting ready to just leave it, and then I thought, did I put any canvas in it? Because when it's docked here, it has canvas, but last time it came up from the silver mine, and I did check, and no, it didn't. So I actually had to fly it down, and yeah, kind of went a little bit off course, ended up over there, and was rapidly running out of hydrogen, and I got down to 0, just like maybe 10, just like a meter or 2 off the ground. So it just damaged and slightly try that again. It damaged and slightly embedded the landing gears into the ice, which is why I got this sort of dug out underneath them, because I'd needed to free them up. Yeah, not just damaged, nothing blew up, so it was just absolute timing. Yeah, I thought, I'm not going to make it back to the landing pad, so I managed to get it onto the ice just in time with literally a meter to spare. Now, tanks. I did just put a thing on. 17%. Okay, so that's good. It's good. So where is it? Here it is. I just reloaded it with a hydrogen tank. Okay, that's fine. So now we can fly that over. So we'll give this a go. So give this a whirl. I'll just jump on here and see if the system works. So let's jump into the red rocket terminal and control. I don't know what that noise is. We want probably remote port. That'll do. And get that. And engines on. They're already on. Unlock. Way. Yeah, so I actually only came down with about 15% left in, which would have been fine if I was using the parachute, but yeah, I wasn't. So anyway, as I say, this should fill up automatically when there are parachutes in the inventory, but Silvermine just doesn't clearly have any parachutes. Timer. It's not coming up. It's not coming up. Right. Why is it not coming up? Okay. Did I just not load it? I mean, we're there. Sensor. Maybe I didn't set that up properly. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Control panel. Sensor. Gantry reset. Setup actions. Timer. Gantry retract. Trigger now. But that's turned off. Probably want it to be gantry reset. Gantry reset. Reverse. It's the wrong one. It's the wrong one. Okay. Sensor gantry reset. Retract reset. Trigger. Okay. Let's try that again. Oh, I didn't want to control it. Try that again. Terminal. Starboard. Oh, port. Was I port or starboard? Hang on. Green lights. Port. On the opposite side to the green lights. Hey, the navigation lights actually were useful for something. So, if I was to come down and pretend to land this thing, there it goes. And we're ready to lock. Haha. We press that. Everything's sorted. The system works once I fixed it. Yay. Okay, that's awesome. So now, and this is all going to be pretty much ready to go. So this is recharging. The hydrogen tanks are fueled. Super fantastically awesome. Don't know why that unknown signal was hanging around. It was, well, when I logged back in, it was still there. Yeah. So that's oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So that's a full system apart from the whole, you know. Oh, okay. That's. Did you hear that go bang? that's the that's the unknown signal taken care of. Parachutes. Okay, see, there we go, sorted. Now, I'm not going to really bother, but I did think that I could, with the event controllers, you could identify whether these were full or not, and then have a light saying, you know, that yep, they're all good. But anyway, so I've already put some stuff in here, which is just the lights here, and yeah, we'll just fill up the rest with some extra steel and a few conveyors, so that should be all good. Yeah, well now that we've kind of got this, do I build the ion? No, I'll build down here. Just thinking to myself. Yes, so that's that. That is that. Right, let me just get some sort of basic building stuff happening here, and yeah, I think we'll just do it in here, shall we? Yeah, just give me a minute to make a bit of a start. Container GW52. So I'm just calling it that just for no real reason. Well, no, GW for Grinder-Welder, but 52, I don't know why. So down this end is going to be a grinder, and down this end will be a welder. And depending on which remote I'm using as to which way it'll point, so there'll be two remotes. That's that. Now I've also produced a whole lot of... Oh, what? Don't know why that didn't work. I've also produced a whole lot of thruster components. So thrusters will need to add... Where are they? There they are. Okay. Probably these ones, because they kind of have the right curve to them. So 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3 there. Reverse, depending on which remote you're using. And then... Oh, what about up and down? Okay, that's probably what's the... Maybe that they go on top would be wiser. That would actually make some more sense, wouldn't it? Okay, so with that in mind, if we go like maybe that, is that cool? Because I'm going to want equal sort of numbers above versus below. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Or do I go like this? I think I've just answered my own question. Could have left some of those in there probably. Yeah, okay, so if I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, sideways. So bearing in mind, even though we're going to start using this on the easy words. Actually, I don't think I'm going to use those. Even though I'm going to start using this on the Uranium Facility, which has a little bit of gravity, it will actually be located, because that's only just to finish that off, so I'm only going to use that a couple of times. It'll actually be permanently located in zero gravity up at the new space station, which will be straight up here, where that orbital relay is. So yeah, so that's not... Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to use these ones, because there's reasons. Yeah, okay, so if we went 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I mean, do I even need that many? Maybe I'll just go like that. 2. 1, 2. 2. 2. Because then I could fit those in like that. Yeah, okay. Oh, we're getting there. Took a while, but we got there. Okay. So yeah, so not heaps in the sideways direction, but I think that'll be enough, because we don't do a lot of side shifting. I say that, but actually we do lots of side shifting. Anyway, okay, that's looking better. That's looking better. Okay, 2, 3, and that gives us plenty of back thrust. 2, 3. Oh no, didn't want to do that. That. Yay! Okay, now I've got to weld them all up. So that's got all of the directions covered, doesn't it? Yeah. Now I'm just contemplating. Do I put an extra set on? I'm just wondering whether I use like a merge block to put an extra set on, which would... I can drop them off afterwards. Don't know. Let me weld all this up. Okay. So yeah, I've just done some more stuff. That into there. So this is going to be camera GW52 grinder down. Okay, so that's that. So I'll put in a little bit of detail, put some lights on there. And then up here, another camera again. So that's going to be that one, and that one's going to be that one. So this will be camera GW52 grinder forward. Forward. Oh, blast and damn. Forward. Okay, might just copy that this time. Paste that one in, and it's going to be a welder. Okay, so that's cool. So that's all good. Now I do need to put in a gyro or two. Yeah, okay. What I might do is put in a remote, like here. Yeah, put it there. A remote there. Like so. Yeah. Yep, that's fine. So that's going to be remote GW52 welder. This one is going to be remote GW52 grinder. So depending on which one I want to use will determine which remote I use, and everything will be set up. Yeah, so that's kind of plan. Yeah. I'm just wondering how many gyros do I need? I probably need a couple. Okay, so what I might do is put gyro. Yeah, I guess just put them in here. 1, 2. And we'll need an antenna. That's not an antenna, that's an antenna. Unable to place because it's got no touch points there. Interesting. Okay, well, we will put some timers in then, I think. Like something like that and like that. And then put an antenna in. That should work. So we'll need some more timers, I think. But you get the idea. So, I need some event controllers as well. I tell you why I need the... What am I doing? Why I need the event controllers is because I want to... Let's get this sorted. So the event controllers will be to determine whether the connector is ready to lock or locked. And if it's already locked, then that will activate the shutdown timer. And if it's ready to lock, it'll... Or the other way around, sorry. Got that the wrong way around. Yeah. I think you get what I mean. So that I don't have to worry about shutting this down accidentally in orbit. that depending on whether it's ready to lock or whether it is locked will determine whether it shuts down or not. Okay, so that's fine. Right. So yeah, event controller. Maybe I'll put it on an extra couple of timers. Or maybe I should put the event controller in there. Now this is just... Not that anybody's going to see it. I mean, this is the thing. It's going to be... It's always going to be done by remote control, so nobody's going to be out there to watch it. But oh well. Okay. We'll put that in there like that. And we don't have any parts. Fantastic. Yeah, and then I need to program all this up, which will be a thing. Yeah. So, maybe you should just leave this with me, and yeah, I'm going to finish it off, and then we'll have to get on to the solar... Oh, it's raining out here. The solar thing as well. Do I do that today, or do I do that another day? I might do that another day. We'll just see how things go. Please stand by. So if I was to turn you off and then turn you back on, what about now? Yeah, that works. Okay, it just didn't recognize that it was ready to connect. Okay, so on. So it won't work now. It should work now, but I don't think it's triggered because it's never gone out of the thing. If we fly away and came back... Yeah. Okay. So it's another little bug. It doesn't trigger because it hasn't disconnected, even though it did yeah. Okay. So that's a bit buggy. That it thinks a connected connector or an unconnected connector being blue light is ready to dock is, yeah. Okay. So that's a little bit funky. But yeah. Okay. So that's working anyway. I feel like that's got that solved. Oh gosh, that was just, yeah, that wasn't good. But yeah, that's a try that again. That's a nice, neat little little package there. It's actually a lot easier to make these things when you don't have to fit a cockpit in somewhere. I have to say, I thought this drone thing would be harder, but actually, it's not been too bad. Yeah, so that's fine. Right. So we'll use the heavy lifter to get up on top of the rocket momentarily. But first, what I wanted to do is I've just been thinking about how to get the subgrid for the solar array, and I think I know how I'm going to do it. I've had an epiphany, is that the right word? I've had a thought, I've had a plan, I've had a cunning plan. Let's just grab some parts, because that's what I need. Which is, so we've got our little 3x3 thing here. So I was thinking about just setting it up with this load on either a merge block or on a... What's the word? Magnetic plate. But I think I have a better plan. So what I'm going to do is just go like... well, I could build the whole thing actually. That's probably what I want to do. So we'll need a merge block. Like so. Actually, I'm just wondering whether I do this today or whether I do this next time and take it up in another load. Because I'm going to have to take all the solar panel bits up anyway. Because what I'm thinking is I can project this. I need to put an auxiliary projector in. That's what I need to do. We can't put that. I think there's room down and behind here. Yeah, because... Let me just think. Let me think. I think there... No, there's a tank behind there. No, no room behind there. But that's a connector up and behind there, maybe? Yep, some room in there. Okay. What about in behind this thing? Can I see anything in there? If we can get him behind here, we'd be quite... No, there's a thing behind there. Okay, what about down below there? Tank. Okay, well, it's going to have to be here then, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Let's just put it in there. Okay, so projector... I think anywhere will do. I'll just call that an auxiliary projector. Oh, Mark 3. So it's for other stuff. Steel tube. Oh, did I just get that from the wrong place? Ah, it'll be fine. Oh, that is more than enough steel tubes. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to weld that up, so I need to get right in there. It's got it. Okay. So, yeah, okay, that's good. So all we really need is a projector on here, a merge block to get it on the ship, and a projector is all we need. And then I can figure out the rest from up there. So now I do shift control B. And that gives me a small grid, 3 blocks. Yes! Okay, so this is going to be rename solar array. Oh, I need to put a hinge on it. It needs to be a hinge. That's annoying. Cancel. It needs to be a hinge. So, how am I going to do that? How am I going to do that? Yes, I put on one of these blocks. Well, no, it doesn't need to be conveyed, does it? Okay. So, I can stick with what I had. Then I can project a hinge onto that segment and do the same again for the hinge head. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Projector auxiliary. I'll just sort it out while it's down here. Blueprints, small grid, 309. Double click. Okay, where is it? It's there. Okay, well that's actually going to be kind of in the right spot, which is good. So, keep projection, vertical. Oh no, it's facing the wrong way. Okay, that'll do. Forward, horizontal, vertical. Okay, that's in the right spot. So now we can weld that up in orbit. We can hover over the rotor, drop it into place, and that'll be good. Yeah, then we have to do the same thing with the... Yeah, that's cool, that's cool. At least we'll send that up now, so that's fine. I'll send some bits as well. So let's just load up with what we're going to need, which will be tell you what, I will go through, this is going to be easiest. Access through there. Just this, because then I'll use the small grid stuff. So we're going to need 2 event controllers because we want to do the event controllers. Man, look at it. We want to do, okay, programmable block for whips thing. You know, whips. Oh no, Izzy's solar alignment. We want probably want a couple of timers because why not? We're not going to do custom turret. We want an event, 2 event controllers. So they are for switching the reactor on and off. Yeah, and that's all we want there. We're going to need a 3x3 rotor part. Hinge, we're going to need a 3x3 and the other bit for it. And then we're going to need some parts for solar. So if I was to grab, bearing in mind we've already got, what was it, 128 I think. So if I went, oh, we've got all the solar bits we need. 6, 7, 8. And we'll put the solar cells back. And we'll put the solar cells back. So hopefully they get whipped away somewhere. Should do, yeah. And I'll get rid of the glass as well because that's already up there. Okay, so that's cool. So that gives us 8 solar panels to start with. We'll load that into here. Whoops. So we'll put all of that in there. Okay, so that's good. Projector. Needed a couple of projectors probably. Small grid. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so that's good. We've still got heaps of room, so maybe I'll grab some more solar bits. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And put those back. They seem to take up all the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put them back. Okay. So that's quite a few solar panels. We'll probably put more up, but that'll do for now. I mean, it's only computers and girders, really, isn't it? And steel. Okay, we'll just put some extras of those in, eh? Probably sounds like a plan. Right, is it just me or is it getting very foggy? Okay, we'll use the heavy lifter and we need to lift this. So what we will do is we will just maybe turn off that connector and then we should be able to lift it, no problems. Okay, plenty of thrust in here. I'm sure this will do the trick. Get to use it at least. Built the thing. Oh, that antenna's just really going to be in the way, isn't it? Oh, I might actually go up and into the connector. Are we locked? And again, it might not. Okay, we'll just have to grab it by... there, will that lock? Yep, ready to lock. Try that button. Yes. Yes. No worries. It's real good. Okay. What's up? Up. I'm just going to leave that projector turned on. So what we can do is we can launch this up into space and then just not worry about it. A few sparkies there, but it's alright. And the weather is definitely coming in. Okay. Down we go. Precision stuff. Ooh, okay, there we go. We pretty happy with that. Okay, are we happy? Well, I could just actually, everything's pretty solid, I think. Shall I just lock it there? What could go wrong? I think something could go wrong actually because, oh, it's a spotlight. Because maybe I should lock. Lock that, I think would be wise. Otherwise it's on the hinge. And even though there's no engines on, bad things could happen. Okay. I think that was the smart thing to do. Unlock. Right. Success! Aha! Okay, well, we just need to load this up now and then we can launch it. Okay. Just pulse up a little bit. It was a little bit in the grid before. Hopefully that'll sort that out. Okay. I'll just get some hydrogen before I forget. So we'll load this up, we'll put in a few extra grids, a few extra steels. So I want to turn off that one, the no return. And go into here, and go into here, and go into Mark 3. Put all those in there. All in one container. Really, that's pretty good. Let's take some steel up with us. Some of those. Some of those. Some of those. Some of those. We've already got those up there. Computers were right. So all of this stuff we're going to ship out of there anyway once we're done with it. I might just take some more steel tubes. Just fall short of those and we'll take some more of them. I think that will probably do. Yeah, I guess I'll just take more, put my steel up there. Always use more steel. Very good. Should put some displays. Hate to be short of those. But that's, yeah, I don't need any of that other stuff. It'll be fine. Glasses are already some out there. Interior plates, maybe 100 of those. Cool, cool. Alright, so that's ready to launch, maybe, possibly. So what, just to be on the safe side, I think it will save. Just in case it goes woo with the extra grid on top. Right. 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch. Haha! Go me! I was just doing that manually. Yes. I must have a very good internal clock. Okay, that's awesome. That's kind of going straight. The thing is, because it hasn't got the inertial dampness turned off, it's just got the reverse thrust turned off. So even if it does tilt slightly, it still should stay kind of upright. Right, okay, well that's good. We can just get on with this now. So now I need to do a hinge. So that was going to be like that. Good stuff. And yeah, I don't think I'll finish off the solid today. I'll see how things go, but I might need to do the edit first and just see where I'm at, because it's probably already taken far too long. So if I put that there, I don't know which way around it was, but we'll figure that one out in orbit. Put that there, and then we're going to want to put... Really, it's just fill around here, isn't it? We don't actually need... Okay, well now what I'll do is I'll put the event controllers in here. because then I can program them for the timer thing. That will be a smart thing to do. So that's an event controller there. What? Okay, and then we just put some other blocks around the edge. 1, 2. Okay, I didn't need to do 2 because I'm not welding it up. Okay, that will go there. That will go there. It'll get connected, so we don't even need that. Do I put the programmable block on for these? Why not? Yeah. And then put a curvy worvy? No. Curvy worvy. I think we'll put that on, that'll look pretty good. Is that what I want to do? Or do I just go with one of these? I might just go with one of these. Arr. One of those. What? No steel. Gosh. How are we looking? Well, it's still going up. I mean, it's right in line with the thing, so I think we're pretty sweet with that. Oh, that's just such a good system. That I'm so wrapped with that auto throttle and the whole timer system that you can just set it going, which is all good practice because we might have to do that on Mars, you know, and it's kind of going to be, we're not going to be there to watch it. Yeah, okay, so that's that, and go like 9. Okay, and then we'll go like that. Get rid of that, even though it's going to stick it on for us probably. So I can name all this stuff down here. So this is going to be hinge, solar, array. And potentially I use the same... I should have left it on there, because we're going to have to add to it anyway. So event controller, reactor on. It's going to be event controller, reactor off. Reactor off. Okay, and I can program those up in orbit. That's going to be merge block. So this won't actually get built until it's disconnected, because it'll be buried in the thing. And this will be, whoops, Izzy's. There's an event controller alongside that one there. Okay. Izzy's solar. Cool. Okay, so that'll be that. So now, Control Shift B, and we'll rename it and get rid of that. Which then it, oh hang on, rename. Get rid of that, and then it'll replace the other one. So I don't have to go in creative mode and copy it. Right, that's cool. Shall we have a quick look in Spectator Cam, see how that's going? Because why not? I know it's a little bit cheaty, but hey. It's going. It's going. That's real good. And look at the thrust. That's just doing hardly anything. That is so awesome, that system. Ooh, there it goes. And yeah, we're straight up. Could not have asked for any better. Okay, so I'll tell you what, I will, once this gets, just try all that again. Once that gets into space, I will fly it over to the uranium mine. I think I might do the edit now and just see where I'm at time-wise, whether we continue on with this now or whether we pull the pin. It is also getting quite close to my bedtime, so we'll see what happens. Back when we're back, I guess. See you when we see you. Right, as you may have guessed, it is the end of the episode. Sorry to bring an abrupt close to it, but we are so long over time that I just need to finish it off. And yeah, I did also delete a massive, huge, great chunk out of the middle for programming the timers and event controllers. I mean, it's an episode by itself. in a nutshell, there is a bug. There is a bug with the event controllers. The option for connected, that works. The option for ready to connect has an issue that if you are connected, it also thinks that you're ready to connect. So I couldn't differentiate between ready to connect and connected when it was not connected, which is hard to explain. But anyway, I've used some timers and got a workaround, and so yeah, it's all working now, which you would have seen on the when I sort of came back in. But anyway, so I just let you know that was not easy to program at all. But now I know how to do it. I think I should be sweet in the future. But I need 4 timers. Oh, 4 timers, 2 event controllers. Anywho, so the spaceship's still up there where I left it. It's in orbit. I haven't moved it to the asteroid. We'll do that next time. We'll finish off the uranium base. We'll mine some uranium stuff. I know I said 2 episodes ago I was going to finish off the uranium base, but yeah, here we are. Need to put the solar array in. Have a play with the new ship. Hopefully that works. Fingers crossed. And yeah, and then hopefully, yep, next episode that will be knocked off uranium, and we can get on to the next thing. So, big breath. Thank you everybody for joining me today. I hope you did enjoy today's episode and can join me again next time when we will do that stuff that I just said. And until next time, as always, stay safe, everybody, and have a good one. Oh, and by the way, I put shelves and stuff in here. That's why I'm standing here. Gosh.